Hi everybody, thank you for watching. In today's video, I am going to do a get ready with me. I wasn't really sure what I was going to do as far as makeup, but I just wanted to sit down and do a chit chat, kind of update you guys on what's been going on. I'm sorry, it's been literally forever since I posted a video. I think this is the longest I've ever gone, in like 4 years, and no, I'm not happy about it, so I do apologize, but thank you all for being so amazing and so patient. I wanted to do a full face routine because it's been a really long time, so I wanted to show you guys some updates, some of the new products that I'm using, and all of that good stuff. So if you guys want to get ready with me, please keep watching. Hello. So let's get started. For primer, I'm going to use my Pores No More, as always, by Dr. Brandt. This one is just my favorite. Before I started filming, I washed my face and I applied a moisturizer. It's the Mario Badescu moisturizer. I had a really big pimple here that I had to pop this morning as well, so don't mind the redness, but I will cover that bad boy up. So I'm just applying this in a downward motion all over my face. I'm actually really excited to apply my makeup today because I haven't done like a full face makeup look probably since, well, I did it for the baby shower last weekend, but I didn't go like all out, I just did a little bit, so I'm excited to do like a full face. Oh, yesterday I actually shaved my face, so if you guys want to check out that tutorial, I do have a tutorial for that, but that's another reason I'm excited, because your makeup always goes on so smooth and so nice the day after. So you would think, since I just went on an 8-night, 9-day vacation, that I'd have a nice tan. I feel like I didn't really get tan. I will be posting my vlog. I was supposed to get that up yesterday, but there's just so much footage and I want to make it better, so I didn't want to rush it before I start talking forever and never get my makeup done. I'm going to use the Makeup Forever HD stick in 125, and then I'm going to also mix in a little bit of 127, which is more of a yellow tone, so it makes me look a little bit tanner. Again, I'm just going to add in like 1 or 2 pumps, whatever I have left, of my 127 Ultra HD. And I apologize if there's an echo. I don't have a mic. I will get one. Eventually my room will be filled, so there won't be an echo. So I do apologize. I hope it's not too annoying. Honestly, when I edit it, I don't even really notice the echo, but I think it's just because I'm so used to it. So I know a lot of people were telling me to fix that. So I do apologize, but I really wanted to sit down and film today, and I just hope it's not too bad. This foundation brush that I've been using has literally changed my life. I'm not even kidding. I got these brushes before we even moved, but I hadn't tried them yet because they were all packed. So I finally unpacked them. I brought them on vacation. I actually think I tried it like the week before vacation, and it's amazing. It literally makes your foundation blend so perfect. So all you do is you just smooth it, and it just blends everything so nicely. It just makes everything so much easier and quicker. So I feel like if you know how to apply your foundation really good, any brush will do the job. But if you're a beginner, or if you don't really want to put as much effort in, this is so easy and simple. I'm literally just using a very light hand, and I'm just sliding it on. I'm gonna apply a little bit of the Best Damn Beauty lip mask. My lips are super chapped. So next I'm going to contour my nose with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Toast. So the last time that I saw you guys, it was before my cruise. We actually went on the cruise ship that had all those problems. I don't know if you guys saw on the news, there was like a Royal Caribbean boat that went right into a storm, and they had to like turn around because the boat was like tipping over and stuff. Yeah, so that was the exact boat that we went on, and it was only a couple days after they got back. So it was actually really funny because it was Brett's first cruise, and he was doing a lot of like sports stuff, so he wasn't paying attention to the news, so I was just praying that he wasn't gonna see it. So as soon as we get on the boat, I was like, oh, so babe, did you hear about what happened in this cruise ship last week? And I told him the whole story, and I feel like if he found out beforehand, he probably wouldn't have came, because people were freaking out. I mean, if you watch some of these videos on the news, people were literally like freaking out. And I can relate, because the last cruise that we went on, it was like 6 years ago, but we went in December and we hit a snowstorm. So on the way back, the boat was really, really rocky. We were sitting at the restaurant one night, and my sister's chair went like flying back and hit the wall. That's how rocky it was, and stuff was breaking. So that to me was one of the scariest moments ever, and we didn't cruise again for about 6 years. So of course the cruise that we get back on the week before had all those issues, but luckily nobody was hurt, and the cruise ship got back, and by the time we got on it, it was okay. There were a few things that were broken and stuff like that, but overall it was okay. I explained everything in my blog, so I don't want to talk about the cruise too much because I don't want you guys to be like bored by it, but
Hey Carli, Brett, this is Michelle from Our House Furniture. Hope you're well. Good news, your sectional is in the warehouse.
our couch, yay! I gotta call them back really quick. So I'm just using this brush to blend out the lines. Yay, so we just got confirmation our couch is gonna be delivered this weekend. We were supposed to be in Colorado this weekend for Nicole's 30th birthday, but we had people here last weekend doing our floors and they didn't order enough boxes. They were 20 boxes short. So they have to come back this weekend to finish. If they didn't come this weekend, they wouldn't be able to finish. So it's just a really, really hectic weekend. So I won't be able to go, which I'm really upset about. Since we're gonna go all out for today's look, I'm gonna do a cream contour as well. And I haven't done this in a while, but I'm just gonna do it because I think it always makes the makeup look and hold a little bit nicer. So this routine I would definitely recommend for a night out or a special event or something like that. Obviously not an everyday look. So I am using my Sigma E55 brush and this Tom Ford contour, and I am just applying this on my cheeks and around my face. You can use any cream contour. This one's really pricey. I just like it to use this one when I have a little bit of a tan because I like the color of it. But you can use the LA Girl for this as well, which is a cheaper alternative, and I use it all the time, but today I'm just gonna use this because it's what I've been using. I'm gonna carve out the cheeks. And then I'm also gonna apply this along my jawline. So I'm gonna be using my MAC 130 brush to blend out the cheeks. Very lightly, and I'm just kind of like pushing and then pushing up, so like pushing in the product and then like scooping up. That way it's gonna like really carve out the bone. So what was I talking about before I got interrupted with my couch? I don't even remember. Oh, the cruise. To blend out my forehead, I'm gonna use the same brush as well. One thing I noticed is when we got on the boat, the people that worked on there weren't as friendly as they were from the last cruises that we were on. I feel like it's really nice when you're on a vacation and the people that work there are just like super, super pleasant. They always make the experience so much better in my opinion. When people are nice, it's just a nicer experience. I mean, it's common sense. I don't know, I'm assuming it was because they were all shooken up from the week before, so that was a little bit of a damper. And everyone in my family had mentioned it a couple times how it really wasn't as good as it had been in the past. So we probably won't be doing another cruise probably for a while. Maybe if we do it again, it would be out of Florida. So we don't have those 4 days that were really cold. The first 2 days you're at sea, and we had hoped that the second day would be a little bit warm, that we'd be able to lay out, but it was too cold. It was actually snowing one of the days, which was it was actually really cool to see. So who knows, we'll see. We had a really great time with the whole family. Of course, Papa was missed so much, but my grandma played his numbers one night on roulette and won a lot of money, so that was really exciting. So we know he was there with us in spirit. For concealer, I'm using this one by Tarte, and it's in the color light medium. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand. Actually, almost all out of this one. I've been having some technical difficulties while filming this. I have my screen right next to me on like an iPad, and it just looks so dark, so I keep getting up to make sure that it's not dark on the camera. For whatever reason, usually this color is the same as that, and I don't want to have to film this really long video and the coloring not be right, so hopefully it'll all look good. And then to blend all that in, I'm using a damp beauty blender. Damp, not damn. I feel like everything has just been really crazy trying to get out of the old house. We rented a U-Haul truck. When was it? I think it was last Wednesday or Thursday. We got home from our cruise last Sunday, and Nicole had a meetup in New Jersey, so she came and stayed with us. She actually got there on Sunday, and I actually wasn't feeling well. I started feeling like I was gonna get a cold. So they were here Sunday, Monday, and then they left Tuesday morning, and I was sick Monday, Tuesday, and then I believe Wednesday we did the U-Haul, but I could be mistaken, maybe it was Thursday. It was actually really funny because I drove the U-Haul down to Old Bridge, and I wish you guys could have seen it. It was hilarious. We had so much fun driving that thing. But we went and we got all of our stuff out, and let me tell you, what a relief, because I feel like we were waiting till last minute, and I just did not, I couldn't envision it empty, like I couldn't envision it actually being done, so the fact that it's done is just really exciting. I just go over my nose contour like 100 times because to me that's like the most important thing. To set my under eyes, I've been using a Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. This one is a little bit more lightweight than the actual Laura Mercier powder, which I love that one as well. And then the brush that I'm using to apply this powder, I've been using for a few weeks as well. It's the Artis Elite Oval 6. The nose one is the Oval 4, and then the big one is the Oval 8. So what I do is I just pick up powder on the brush. I take my beauty blender, smooth out the wrinkles, and then I just push in the powder. And this brush just makes it so much easier because you just gotta like push and then it's like the perfect shape. And just so you guys know, I'm not sponsored by them at all. They did send me the brushes to try them. I was actually gonna purchase them, and before I bought the whole set, I always like double check in my email because sometimes people will email me and offer me to send me the product, and they actually did, which was cool. It was like a few months prior. So I reached out and they actually sent me the whole kit to try. I'm also gonna pick up a little bit and then apply it right underneath this contour line. Next, I'm grabbing this color by Illamasqua Heroine and my Sigma E45, and I'm just taking a tiny, tiny bit. It's like a pointed, tapered brush. I'm taking a tiny bit and I'm going right over those lines, and that's just to set it. Again, just a little bit goes a long way because if you make the lines too dark, it's gonna be a lot harder to blend them, and you'll see the lines a lot more. So next, I'm gonna do brows. I'm using my Brow Wiz by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've been using this a ton, and it's already empty. Crap, I won't even scroll up anymore, so maybe I can't use this. Let me try. I just like to fill in first. Usually, this has like a nice pointy tip to shape them, and then I'll go in with my brow where to go. But yeah, I don't even think there's anything left in this. I tweezed my eyebrows yesterday and I feel like they're just not even. Oh well, let's see if I can fix that. I'm using the Build a Brow number 12 brush by IT Cosmetics. This is my favorite brow brush. And my brow bar to go in the darker shade. I'm picking up a little bit and I'm just gonna start filling these in. It's so weird because in my mirror they look even, and then I look on the screen and then they don't look even, so. Oh well, as good as they're gonna get for now because I can't even see there's a glitter. I'm just wiping off that extra powder under my eyes. Next, I'm taking this Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC. It's in medium plus, and I'm just gonna set all the areas that I was concealing just because we don't want it to look shiny. So I'm gonna do under here, just a little bit. And you'll see it'll instantly mattify and brighten. And then for my forehead, I'm gonna use just this brush. And then I'm just gonna wipe away that. For eyes, I'm using my Carli Bybel palette. This one is all beat up. I feel like I'm always using like the mauve shades and all that, so I'm gonna use some of the gold shades and kind of switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna apply this matte light nude shade all over my lids. And I like using a light color on the lids because it really opens up your eyes. And this shade is just so pigmented. I love this one. It's like the perfect nude lid base. Then with my MAC 224, I'm gonna be picking up this brown shimmer shade, put a little bit on the brush, and then start blending it into the crease. I did a similar look recently, and a lot of people were asking for a tutorial, so I figured I'll just do that look today. It's similar. Grabbing this gold shade right here, I'm going to apply that right on the top part of my lid, like right under the crease, not all the way down onto the lid, just right here. So this is so random, but I just find it so much easier for me. My Kat Von D tattoo liner is completely dried out and I haven't gotten a new one yet. So I wouldn't recommend obviously doing this if you're doing other people's makeup, but since it's my own makeup and I'm just using it on myself, what I've been doing is using the Tartiste clay paint liner. I take a little bit out and then I dip this into it because I just love the shape of this brush, and it just makes eyeliner 100 times easier in my opinion. For lashes, I am using these double wispies by Ardell. It's just 2 wispies. They sell them like that now. I don't remember where I found these. I found them in the store somewhere and I was like, double wispies, okay. Well, that's drying. I'm just gonna grab a little bit of this gold highlighter shade with my pencil brush. I'm gonna apply that on the lower lash line. I'm gonna grab that same brown color we used in the crease, and I'm gonna drag it from the outer to the middle. I'm grabbing a smaller blending brush and that same dark brown shimmer. Actually, no, forget that. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this matte dark brown, and I'm gonna apply a little bit on the outer part of the V. A little too much. Just to darken it a little bit. Literally one little drop will go a long way. So I love these shadows, like they're so pigmented. And then to highlight under my brow, I'm gonna use a little bit of this pink shade right here. You can tell this one's my favorite. And then my favorite part ever, I'm gonna highlight my nose. I'm gonna use that same pink shade with my Morphe E35 brush. It's a little tiny brush. I'm not sure if it's like a lip brush. And then I'm just gonna do a straight line. I always use this pink shade because it's so much more pigmented than any highlighters that I have. The new Charlotte Tilbury, that was in my favorites video, I tried to use that to highlight my nose and I needed to put my eyeshadow over it to make it really pop, so. Little ball at the tip. For mascara, I'm using my Lancome Grandioso. Using Exit Eyeliner by ColourPop, I'm gonna line my inner lower lash line. For bronzer, I'm using by ColourPop, it's called Paradise Cove. It's kind of light, so I'm just gonna go in with my Shade and Light contour, even though it's empty. I'm using that middle shade. And then for blush, I'm gonna use this color. This is from the new BH Nude Blush Kit. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm gonna mix this one and this one for like a peachy look. And now, I'm gonna leave it like this. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna use a little bit of that skin finish, go over it, so it's not so pink. Just because I just picked this one up, it's by Physicians Formula. Let's see this bad boy in action. So I tried Physicians Formula like, I don't know, 2 years ago, and I didn't love the highlighter, so I saw this beautiful blush. So let's see if it actually works. Yeah, it's just like sparkles. They always look so pretty, but they don't have pigment. I'm gonna swatch it on my hand just to see. Yeah, no pigment, just sparkles. Don't fall for it like I did. Lips now. What do I want to do for lips? I'm just gonna use Strip Down because I always like to use Strip Down. I don't know what color lip I should do. I kind of want to do like a peachy pink because I'm ready for spring. So I'm gonna mix because I want to use a liquid lipstick and I don't want too bright. I'm gonna mix Retro Coral and Pure Hollywood, both by Anastasia. I'll only put like a tiny bit of this coral. Rub that in first. And then I'm gonna go over it with Pure Hollywood. And then back in with the strip down. I'm gonna grab a little bit of that same highlight color that I used for my nose. And do it there. I'm gonna apply my snot. And I haven't highlighted my cheeks in so long, but I feel like this look is like screaming spring to me, so I'm just gonna apply a little highlighter. Why not? I'm gonna mix that pink eyeshadow and I'm gonna mix with the gold highlighter from the palette. Alright, so now that I'm done, I'm going to use my Mario Badescu. What to do with the hair? That is the question. You know what, I'm going to just do it, I'm just going to straighten it. I wore it straight a couple nights on the cruise and I haven't just worn my hair like down and straight in so long. So yeah, I'm just going to straighten it a little bit. So last night I showered and I put my hair in a braid, so it air dried and it has like some waves to it, so I was thinking maybe to just put some waves, but I feel like I've done so many videos lately with curly hair, so I'm just gonna blow it out. So I'm just using this round brush and I'm using the hair dryer from the Nicole Guerrero Bellami kit. It comes with a curling wand, a blow dryer, a straightener, which all three of those are in my bathroom. Well, I just brought this one out. It's amazing, this hair dryer. It has so much power to it, which is awesome. So shout out to Nicole for having the best hair kit on the market. You guys gotta go check it out. So yeah, I'm just gonna blow out my hair a little bit, make it straight. So this is the second time it happened. When Nicole was here, she was actually blow drying her hair. Same spot, and all of the plugs in my room stopped working. So I don't really know how I'm gonna film this if the sockets don't work. I guess you guys don't really need to see me blow dry my hair. If you guys want a blow dry tutorial, I can do that. But what I'm gonna do is just go through the entire hair with a round brush and I just do pieces like this and I just smooth it out. So I'm gonna go off camera and blow it out a little bit and then I'll come back on camera to finish up the video. Sorry about that. So I did the top, the front, and then a little bit underneath. I didn't fully blow out my hair because I don't really ever do that, but I'm just gonna go through the rest with a straightener. I'm using the straightener that also comes in Nicole's kit. All I'm gonna do, since I don't want it like pin straight, is I'm just gonna grab little pieces and just straighten it. If you want like super pin straight hair, I definitely recommend just clipping it up and doing sections. But again, I don't want it too flat because I hate flat hair. So I'm just gonna do like the pieces that look a little bit wavy. When I get to the bottom pieces of the hair, I just curl it under a little bit so it's all blends nicely. I got my vanity tabletop. What happened was I got a smaller size marble vanity top and it was a little too small to go with the mirror that I wanted to use as my vanity mirror. I'm actually using the mirror from my old beauty room. If you guys saw my old beauty room tour, there was like that white, really pretty mirror. So that's what I'm using as my vanity mirror. So I originally was gonna return the smaller one and then just buy the bigger one. But it was on back order, so while I was waiting for the bigger one, I still kept the smaller one. And when we were in LA, as soon as I got home from LA, of course, I had like a whole towel over the top because the lady was like, you can't ruin the top or you won't be able to return it. So of course, as soon as we get home from LA, I go and I look, and the one little tiny area that wasn't covered by a towel, there was a foundation that was spilt over and ruined the marble. So now there's like a little stain on it. So now I'm not able to return it. So what I figured I would do is just use it, which I'm using right now, and it's honestly awesome. I'm using it as my filming desk. So I have my vanity over there, and then this is like where I'm filming, which is so cool because I don't know if you guys follow me on Snapchat, but I showed you guys what I used to use to like balance all of my stuff on while I was filming. I used my old makeup kit that I used when I was doing freelance work. And when I tell you, the surface area was probably like that big. So I had like my mirror on there and then like makeup balancing, and it was literally the hardest thing ever. So it actually all worked out. This is a perfect desk to use to keep all my stuff on while I'm filming. So I guess everything happens for a reason. I posted a picture yesterday on Instagram. We were pulling off the wallpaper in my closet from the old place because the tenant didn't want it up. And there were 3 little rips. And it was so weird because the first rip, I don't care what anyone says, like it's a penguin. It literally has the eye in the exact spot. Go check out my Instagram if you want to go see how weird it was. But me and Brett felt like the universe was speaking to us because how does that happen? 3 random rips and then one of them's a penguin, and I was wearing my penguin t-shirt, which was also weird. So who knows? I think everything happens for a reason, and stuff like that just doesn't happen. So it looked like California. We are not moving to California. I know some people were like, oh, well, does that mean you're moving to California? No, we just bought a house in Jersey, so we are not moving anywhere. Maybe it's a sign that we need to go take a trip out there or something again. It was really weird because like the past week, I've been reading a lot of books, and in one of the books that I was reading, it was talking about like just different signs and like change his whole life by just saying yes to things that he normally would want to say no to. So I don't know, I was just like really like thinking about all that kind of stuff and just getting really into the book. And then we went over there, and then that happened. I was just like, okay, well, I don't know. I believe in signs. What about you guys? Do you believe in that kind of stuff? So I think that's as straight as it's gonna get for now. I'm gonna go pick out my outfit and then I will show you guys what I decided to wear. So I just got a tweet from my Carli Bybel fan page. You guys are the cutest. On Twitter, her username is Carli with 2 eyes. Sorry, oh my God, is my sight going? And she said, please say hi in your new video. So, hello beautiful. Thank you for running that account on Twitter. You are so sweet, and your tweets and your posts always make my day. Mwah. Love you.
I grew up in the kind of place you have to pass when traveling somewhere else. My mother laughed more than she cried, but when she cried, well, it was something everyone felt. Virginia, I am baffled by the echoes. I've been deafened by the sounds of that place where they said we should dream of heaven, keep our feet right on.
So this is the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to have at least 2 more videos up this week, and then I'm going to be back in the swing of things finally. I'm so excited, so definitely comment below. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I love you all so much, and until next time, I will see you guys later.
My dreams collide with subway cars, but in my heart, I knew that I was frightened for change. In the morning paints the bedroom